Hey bees, it's Mrs. Nestler, and look where I'm at. I'm in our classroom. It's kind of strange because nobody else is here. Just me and none of my brilliant bees. But what I came here for is to get things ready for next week. So I know this week is spring break. Some of you might be working on things that you weren't able to complete last week, or you're doing it a little bit at a time. That's how we're doing it at our house. We're just doing a little bit each day. I'm just plugging along, getting through what I can get through, because I might be a teacher, but I'm not Lillian Thomas's teacher. They have their own teachers. So things get a little different at our house. Even though I am a teacher, I'm just not a second and a fourth grade teacher. I'm a kindergarten teacher. So I have no idea what I'm doing in second and fourth grade. So your house might be a little bit different like ours, and that's all right. But what I wanted to do is show you what your mom, dad, grandma, grandpa, your special adult can pick up on Friday. Number one, they can pick up a Chromebook. So if you've got internet at home, you can use the Chromebook and you can log into Compass Learning. We know how to do that. That's our green math and our blue reading. Or you can log on to Epic, which we also know how to do because we do those every day. You can even log into ABCA, which we've also done. You can have your parents find different fun math games, okay? There's lots of things you can do on the computer. However, rule number one, mom and dad have to know what you are working on the computer, okay? I don't let you just get to do anything you want. You don't get to search YouTube things while you're in the classroom. Same rule at home. Mom, dad, grandma, grandpa, whoever your special adult is, they need to know what you are doing and what's going on. You always have to ask for permission first, okay? The other thing that your mom, dad, grandma, grandpa get to pick up on Monday is a new packet. Okay, it's a little bit different, so I'm going to walk you on over to what it is, okay? So get a little tour of our classroom in case you've missed it. Still looks the same except for the mess that I've left on table 3. Don't worry, table 3. I'll clean it up by the time we come back in. Okay, so I'm going to switch this around so we can see what's in our packet. Okay, so parents, moms, dads, grandmas, grandpas, you're going to pick up a packet to go along with the Chromebook. And I want to show you what's in the packet so you can understand what all of it is for. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and empty this out. So first in the packet is a pencil, brand new sharpened one, so they can't really complain like, I can't do my work. And you have 2 books that you get to keep at home. One of them is a Peppa Pig, Learning to Share. And the other book, one of my all-time favorite ones. It's a super fun one to read with your adult. Right here. What If I Had Animal Teeth? Super funny story. It talks about nonfiction parts about animals and the unique things that they have that makes their mouths a little bit different. And then it would turn from that nonfiction real into the fiction fake as what if you had teeth like that animal, okay? So that's one of the things that's going to be in our packet for this go around here. Okay, let's see what else we have. We have a yellow cotton ball. Why do we have a yellow cotton ball? Well, let me share this with you. So Mrs. Taylor came up with some fun things for us to do, as well as myself. So let me get this kind of turned around here. So I created this graphing thing. We've got colors here. Let me kind of turn this so you can see it. And we have to find it on the chart. And when we're all done filling it in, it's going to make a kind of a surprise picture. That's what I created. And then Mrs. Taylor found some really neat crafts that you guys can make. This is egg with a chick. And when I'm looking through here, it's telling me one of the supplies I need is a yellow cotton ball. So ta-da! Yellow cotton ball. Okay, so this packet is just fun craft things that you can do at home with your special adult. Okay, a lot of these things are things that we probably already have at home. Okay, so that is going to be in our packet. Also in our packet, we're going to find some playing cards. Okay, some of them are blue, some of them are red. It's not a full deck. Okay, each baggie has 30 playing cards. There are no queens, kings, jacks, or aces. They're all numbers because we are going to be able to use these to play some math games. So I'm going to include in here some different fun math games that we can play using cards. Or if you have cards or dominoes or die at home, use those also. You can Google tons of fun things to do. But once I get our Zoom classes going, we're going to be using these decks of cards. So please don't use them. Find a safe place to keep them, okay? Also in here is a little packet that looks like this. It doesn't look that exciting, but it's kind of cool, okay? So it's got a dry erase marker in there. It has an eraser. Yes, they're the erasers that we use in the classroom all the time, so they're looking a little gunky, but no big deal. So we've got our erasers. I've got a card here that I can write on. I have my dry erase marker, and then I have some papers. I can pull these out, guys. And then I've got some papers that I can use with my dry erase markers. I have some handwriting so I can practice my uppercase and lowercase letters because trust me, it might be March, but we still need to work on our handwriting. Just saying. All right. Then I have some lined paper that we can use so we can write our own stories. We can talk about how Mom is the most amazing homeschool teacher of ever. And then we have this fun one right here. Let me turn it this way so we can all kind of see it. We've never done anything like this before. So I'm going to pause the video for a second. I'm going to get all set up, and then I'm going to show you how to play it. Okay, bees, here's what our paper looks like. I put it back into that clear sleeve. The reason that clear sleeve is important is because suddenly it turns into a dry erase board. So that's why I sent home the dry erase markers, and I sent home an eraser, and I sent home those papers inside this clear sleeve because I can reuse those papers lots of different times just by using my dry erase marker and my eraser. The only catch is you don't want to leave the dry erase marker on the clear sleeve for hours at a time because once it gets really, really dry, then it's kind of tricky to get off, okay? So here's how this one works. I'm going to turn it around so you can all see what I'm doing. All right, so I have these words here. My first word, let me zoom in a little bit, is had, H-A-D. And what I'm going to do is I'm only going to change one letter to turn it into a new word. So I'm going to get rid of my D and turn it into a T. So I'm going to write H-A-T. And I took my word had. Let's see here. I didn't realize that you guys couldn't see what I'm doing. I took my word had, and by changing the D into a T, I turned it into hat. Now this time I'm going to get rid of my A, and I'm going to turn it into an I, H-I-T. And I went from had to hat to hit. I think this time I might get rid of my H and turn it into a K. And now I just turn hit into kit. Now remember how I told you that by using this clear sleeve, now I have a dry erase board? Watch. Magic! Teacher magic even works on videos. See? All right. So now you know why we have the clear sleeves, because suddenly it becomes a dry erase board. All right. Now we're back to me. So last thing in our packet is the actual packet. So you're going to find a letter from Miss Fauci and Mrs. Taylor and myself in here. This week, and probably beyond this week, if we're all being honest with each other, is going to be a little bit different, okay? It doesn't have for you to do one worksheet a day or two worksheets a day or read this many minutes or do this many math practices. Instead, it's kind of like a bingo chart, all right? So I'm going to open this up. So what we have here in my chart is I have a for fun section. And as I do each section, I'm just going to color it out. Now, kindergartners, do we color like preschoolers? Do we color like toddlers? No, we color nice and neat like amazing kindergartners. Okay, so it's kind of like a bingo sheet. And then when we come back to school, you bring this back to me, and depending on how many sections you completed, then you're going to earn Pride tickets. Woohoo, Pride tickets, lots of shopping going on. Okay, so we have a for fun section. We have a build it section. Now this one says build a catapult and test it out using marshmallows, pom-poms, or cotton balls. Another one says build a marble run with pool noodles, or build a garage with blocks and roads with tape for your cars. Lots of really cool things. This one is an explore it section. Use a magnet to help you identify objects in your house that are metal or not. We all have magnets. They're on our kitchen, on the fridge. Okay. We have a read it section. Read your favorite book upside down. Read the back of a cereal box. Read a book under the covers with a flashlight. These are so fun. Okay, we also have a word fun section. Use Legos to build your sight words. I know you know the sight words because I sent home cards in our last packet. We have a create it section. Pick up a comic book superhero and create a comic book to go with it. Make a sock puppet and put on a play. We also have a math section. Play number bingo. Or create a weather graph and document how many sunny days there are. This would also be the perfect time to use the cards I sent home. And then we have a move it section. Practice jumping rope. Mr. Feiner would be so excited. Have a hula hoop contest. Okay, so there's tons of things that we are going to be sending home in this baggie. Okay, so you'll have a bag just like this. You'll pick it up in the office. You'll get this in your Chromebook, and they will be ready to pick up on Friday at 8:30. Okay, parents, as always, if you have any questions, please don't feel like I can't ask you, you're too busy. No. My bees, they are so important to me. I will always answer your questions. I just might be busy wrangling my 2nd and 4th grader at home trying to homeschool them also. So it just might take me a little bit to reply to. But send me an email, shoot me a remind message, whatever you got to do. We are in this together. Okay, bees, I miss you guys. I hope that you are having an amazing time at home. I know you're making a ton of memories because, let's face it, it's kind of different, right? But don't forget that doing chores at home, helping clean up after yourselves, asking mom or dad for help, that's kind of like homework too because it's building our character. It's making us better people, okay? And then moms, dads, grandmas, grandpas, special adults, you guys are amazing. Like, seriously, you are amazing because I know what you guys are doing. You're homeschooling just like me, but you're also working from home, some of you, just like me. Or you're out on the farm and you're doing all of your morning chores and then you got to come back in and school your kids. So I know how busy you all are. And you are all rock stars. Like, seriously, you are amazing. Don't ever doubt yourselves for a minute, okay? I love you, bees. I'll see you soon. Bye.